I can just ask you one question about Benghazi, Senator. The key unanswered question appears to be, after everything we've been through in the last few weeks, is who it was that decided to remove from the intelligence report the fact that the attack was probably linked to an al-Qaeda group. Are we any nearer to knowing the answer to that question?
Well, we have a process in place to find that out. And the Senate Intelligence Committee has made very clear, and I made it clear in the meeting, that we want that whole process from A to Z gone through. And who made what change. Initial analysis done by the CIA. We want to know who did what. I believe that the White House only changed one thing, and that was the word consulate to mission. I do not believe that any part of the administration, in the sense of the White House, made any changes. And we know when Director Petraeus came to the Senate Intelligence after the event, and we happen to have a transcript of this, that he gave us his view that this was in fact a terrorist attack. But there was some reluctance of including one of the groups, which was al-Qaeda. This is sort of a loose thing with people kind of knitting together, quite possibly from 3 different groups. But it was an attack, and there should be no doubt about that. Nonetheless, Susan Rice has been pilloried because she did what was required of her, which was to use those talking points. So we really need to know, and she is getting the blame for it, and quite unfairly.
Well, she'll continue to get the blame, of course, until somebody else is fingered for it, because clearly she was passing on what she was told, but that was not the correct picture, and the correct picture was suppressed by somebody. And I hope that you're able to wrestle the answers out for us.
Well, that's right, and the correct picture, this was on the 11th, didn't really emerge till 10 days later, which really raises the question, with all the hundreds of threat warnings, with what had happened before in the country, why did it take so long to know what had happened? As you know, we saw a film, real time, from out of doors, put together from both drone footage as well as camera footage at the facility itself. And, you know, there was no one out front. There was no demonstration out front. And the militia, which is unarmed, the minute they saw the guns, they disappeared. And it's a good lesson not to use these militias, and particularly if they're not trained, if they're not armed, if they don't have the will. And I'm very much of the we need to protect our facilities. We have 285 of them, diplomatic facilities, and intelligence is key to determining the level of protection, and we must provide it.